Hi, how are you? AL.com's fantasy football coverage. I'm joined by Nick Birdsong as always. How are you, buddy?
Apparently, I'm not doing as well as you are.
I'm so excited right now. We're talking about running backs. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Who do you want to talk about?
First of all, I think we should talk about Alfred Blue.
Sure.
Filling in for Arian Foster, had 13 carries, 78 yards. And they're playing against a Bills defense that struggled against the run last year.
Yeah, I think Blue will put up. The question here is whether Foster will be healthy this week, and it sucks to have to watch these injury reports, minute by minute on Sunday morning. But the nice thing about Blue, the coaching staff, and I think the way they played him says this too, if Foster is out, you know that Blue is the guy. They didn't do a committee there. So if Foster doesn't play, Blue is your man. Again, it's tough to know with Foster whether he's going to be healthy or not, but I do like that about Blue. Let's talk real quickly about a guy named Taliaferro. Taliaferro?
I think it's Taliaferro.
Doesn't really matter. Anyway, he's the guy in Baltimore. And the problem with him, he looked good on Sunday. He scored a touchdown, had a good chunk of yards up there. But in Baltimore, gosh, I have no idea who's going to get the most carries. Forstat's still getting work. Bernard Pierce still getting work. So Taliaferro, he looked good and he put up. But unlike Blue, even if he is called the starter by the coaching staff, I just don't know what's going on there. Any other running back you want to talk about?
They definitely have kind of a carousel going over there.
I agree.
I think Knile Davis, the guy we talked about last week, 132 yards, big game. Even if Jamal Charles is back, Davis could still get some work. Definitely a talented guy that you should add to your roster.
Yeah, and like Blue, I think if Charles is out, you know that Davis is going to get a ton of work. And again, you have to watch the injury report. But I think Davis is a guy that has to be owned in every single league. Because if Charles isn't out, or if Charles isn't playing, and I think it's certain that he won't play every single week for the rest of the year, Davis is a great asset. And I think Blue is the same way. If Foster doesn't play, plug him in and be confident about that. Taliaferro, we're going to roll a die and come back next week and see what happens with the Ravens backfield.
Running back is always one of the toughest positions to kind of staff each week because all of the talent is gone, and so you're just kind of going to the bargain bin.
So we'll see.
We'll see.